The case of Herbert Morris Limited v. Saxelby in 1916 is a key moment in British employment law. It shaped how employers protect trade secrets and how employees use their skills to earn a living. Saxelby signed a restrictive covenant with Herbert Morris Limited. The court's decision led to a review of these clauses. It impacted contract law, employment rights, and fair competition in an industrial society. To understand the Herbert Morris Limited v. Saxelby case, we need to look at the historical context. Early 20th century England saw rapid technological and industrial growth. The Industrial Revolution had transformed the nation, making it a leader in manufacturing and trade. Factories attracted workers from all over, eager for new opportunities. Businesses aimed to protect their innovations and competitive edge. Trade secrets and customer relationships were crucial assets. This era also saw a rise in social awareness about workers' rights. Trade unions pushed for better working conditions and fair wages. Courts had to balance the interests of employers and employees. Herbert Morris Limited was a key player in the British engineering sector. The company made lifting equipment, cranes and hoists, known for their quality and innovation. Located in Loughborough, Leicestershire, the factory was busy with skilled workers. Herbert Morris Limited was a successful industrial enterprise, showcasing the era's ingenuity and hard work. The company's success relied on its engineering skills and loyal workforce. Skilled workers and apprentices were vital, their expertise giving the company a competitive edge. Protecting trade secrets and customer relationships was crucial. The company invested in research and development to improve products and stay competitive. A loyal customer base, built over years, was key to its success. Mr. Saxelby, a young draftsman, joined Herbert Morris Limited in 1900 as a junior employee. Over 11 years, he climbed the ranks, earning trust and responsibility. In 1911, the company gave him a new contract with a clause to prevent him from joining a competitor. For 7 years, he couldn't work within 10 miles for a competitor. Section 5, Saxelby's departure, a breach of trust. After 10 years of service, Saxelby sought new opportunities outside Herbert Morris Limited.
In 1911, I resigned, leaving the factory where I spent much of my career.
His departure worried the company given his knowledge of their operations and clients. Saxelby joined a competing firm within the 10-mile radius of his restrictive covenant. This put him at odds with his former employer, who saw it as a breach of contract and a threat to their business.
This led to a standoff between employee and employer, which went to court. Herbert Morris Limited wanted to enforce the restrictive covenant and took legal action. They accused Saxelby of breaching his contract and sought an injunction to stop him from working for their competitor.
Section 6. The courtroom drama, arguments and counter-arguments. The case of Herbert Morris Limited v. Saxelby drew significant attention. It was a high-stakes battle between a powerful employer and a former employee, with the potential to change employment contracts and restrictive covenants.
Both sides presented strong arguments. Herbert Morris Limited claimed the restrictive covenant protected their business interests. They had invested in Saxelby's training and given him access to confidential information. They argued that letting him work for a competitor would risk their competitive edge.
Saxelby argued the covenant was too broad and unfair, preventing him from earning a living with his skills. He claimed it was meant to stifle competition, not protect trade secrets.
Section 7, the verdict, reasonableness and the right to work. The judge had to balance the interests of both parties.
Contracts are crucial in the British legal system. Herbert Morris Limited expected its agreements to be honoured to protect its business. But individuals have the right to work and support themselves. Restrictive covenants can't unfairly limit someone's ability to earn a living.
The court sided with Saxelby in a landmark ruling. The judge found the restrictive covenant too broad and unenforceable. Employers can protect trade secrets, but not at the expense of an employee's right to work. Section 8. Lasting impact. Shaping modern employment law. The Herbert Morris Limited v. Saxelby case set a key legal principle. It emphasized reasonableness in restrictive covenants, protecting business interests without overly restricting work. Employers were reminded that covenants must be reasonable in scope, duration, and area. It showed the court's evolving view of employer-employee relationships. The judgment marked a shift towards better employee protection.